Hello all, welcome. I'm just finishing something here. This time with BlueStacks 5, we always desync the cut here from the image to not show the borders. I always have to fix it live. I don't know why. I can already see Capivara Indy. Welcome, we are live. Nice, thanks so much. Let me just fix this. I have to cut a little more here, there. Maybe it should be fixed. It is. Now there are no borders. We have a bot. It doesn't work. It was supposed to work when I was trying to dual stream, but it's not working. I need help to configure bots. Just one second, guys. I was making some coffee. We are in full AG now. What are we gonna grind today? We're gonna grind for treasure maps. Do some platinum pulls as well. Thanks so much for appearing, you all. Mitsun as well, Copy, Andy. You guys are always here. I really appreciate your help and all your support. Let me close Photoshop. Sometimes Photoshop bugs my live streams. Okay, so this is... Can use a warm light instead of this one. This one is better. Let me just post this link on Saga Wiki as well. Enter streamer mode. We are live now. We are fully. Sing is here, Mokona. Welcome back, you all. Always nice to see you around. Hello, Cher. I will after our NPL done. What is an NPL? I will be back. What is an NPL? I'm training Sif skill to see if I can kill Naga in a single turn. There's some ways to kill Naga in a single turn I can show you. My Sif needs a little more training as well. Hope you have a good run. My turn to now. Oh, it's my turn now to see you in a bit. Oh, thanks, Sin, for appearing. So right now, I was training against Naja, Abis Naga. Jijahan Lamar says, "Oh, nice to catch you live for once. Hello." Oh, thanks for appearing. You, where do you live? Many of the people that catch me on the weekends, it's because they live in a very funny, different time zone and they cannot appear on the older ones. At least we have a different time slot for the weekends. Many people can join. I have to awaken some skills and spells. I have everything unlocked for Sif. A bamboo splitter is not that important. How many maps have I gotten so far? I haven't accounted for. I also need to make one pull on Sarah and Thomas Banner because I want Alan. Ask Alan. I have been farming in stage number 6.2.4 here, Glory to Vanguard. And the squad that I was using is this one. $41 gold pieces. Gold maps. Let's get some energy. Call stamina. It's all the same. This is my fastest strategy possible. I am back seeing MPL not on. Going to games 3. What is MPL? Guys, I'm having some problems sleeping, I don't know why. Maybe too much coffee. Mobile Legend Premier League Indonesia. What a huge name, but there's what? 5 names there. How do you make an acronym with only 3? That's good. Haul only got 15, but haven't been farming seriously. I hate these map events. These map events take the grind out of you, right? So have you guys seen? This is my fastest strategy. I think it's even faster than farming Naga right now for me. And it makes more sense for me than farming Naga since I can bring 2 trainees here. Joe kills first wave. Red kills second wave. Not all the time, sometimes this one survives. I want to see if I can increase a little more of my damage to help fix this. In this case it was okay because Joe attacked. Then we have air support for last wave and punishing 5th. The enemies will never attack me before. But this is my fastest possible strategy. 4 moves. Can I increase a little more of red? We do have a better martial art weapon, don't we? I'm slacking and I haven't farmed. Is 30 to 31 the max that we can get right now? I tried to increase his agility a little further, but no equipments help with that. All equipments that increase STR decrease agility. It's bad to equip martial artists. Do I have this new equipment that I haven't checked? They don't help. Fused armor. 1 more agility, 1 less STR. Doesn't fix the problem. Don't have anything that solves this. It's already with a full HP stun. There are very few cases where he does not kill. Oh! No. Thought he was badly equipped. No, he's using Hero's Armlet. I don't know. It's like 1 in a 10 times run. Usually it works. What are you eating? Oh, this is my my grandma snacks. I mean, I have to show on the screen. Deliciosos salgadinhos by Panko. This is my childhood best snack. When I visited my grandma, I have very good memories of her. She always had this in a bottle, and then I was always eating everything. I mean, I think I ate it 3 times in a day, this type of snack, and she had to purchase 1 every 2 days. When I was a kid, man, I don't know, I just ate it so much. I just don't know how I didn't get so much weight. I was very slim. Is this faster than Naga taking into account the small delay animation between rounds? Jahane says no. Jahane, I think it's not faster than Naga because of the delay passing rounds. But the case is, it should be around 4 seconds slower or 5 at most. But I can bring 2 trainees. In Naga, I can only bring 1 without affecting my performance. But even then, bringing 1 may sometimes not work. I mean, I don't know, Naga sometimes just attacks me before, and I don't understand why. Look, I got 11 treasure map here. I don't remember seeing 11 on Naga, but I saw some people saying that yes, there is 11 Naga. That's a massive package, yeah. You know this, Mokona? Raffioli is here as well, welcome. You really need to sell those low-level equips. We will do that, we will do that. Indonesia for edition, the country that league happening. Mitch-san, so, you guys playing too much Bobas there? Yeah, Johanna, the best thing for me is to bring trainees here, so I can train them. I was supposed to make a video about this formation and some other things that I'm doing yesterday, but I ended up not making one. I'll make as soon as we finish this. Also, I don't know. I think that I cannot prove that, but it seems for me that story mode has a better drop. Just don't know. I saw Robai Soken saying on Discord that no, it's just the same. But no one ever knows. Never eat this one, Mokona? My best snacks, the traditional snacks are this one and also the cream soda from Panko as well. Cream soda. It's a, well, a type of cream cracker, but it's also with cheese as a flavor. It seems Naga 21 also gives the same amount of maps, minus the status of if you can do it in 3 actions, could be fast too, but no status gain. That's exactly what Robai Soken said. I checked his post today, I haven't had the time to test. I'll check a little there and see. Although not getting status for me, it's a penalty. Capi says, I like the Sequillos. Oh, the Sequillos. My sister preferred the Sequillos. It was always a fight. Sometimes my mother didn't have the money to purchase both, and then I have to eat Sequillos, and I'm not that much of a fan of Sequillos because when you eat Sequillos, it's hard to get out of your mouth. Okay, so Naga event. Guys, I forgot 3 days already to run this. 3 days, let's run this first. Said I don't have Global X Red or Fuse to use their strategy for 624, but probably could work with the media and Global Exclusive Elizabeth if she wasn't so slow. Global Exclusive Elizabeth, Summer. I was testing her. I have a setup for her here. Let me show you the other ones that run for here. Oh, look. This one still uses red, but replaces him. We have Barthélemy and media. This other one here. No, not this one. Not this one. Where's the other one? This one also works. Where is the other one? Did I remove? Let me have remove it. Let me have it remove it. I was using Elizabeth here. Let's see, I changed the group. Sometimes I have so many squads that I forget where I'm using them. I may have removed this setup. Yes, I may have. He says I have been doing Sigmoid with Red, Wagner's, Global Elizabeth, and Tatiana is not super fast, but gaining ranks in a lot of skills. That makes sense as well. Every competitive game is accepted by state and they added it as a sport. Whoa! As a sport. I hope it doesn't bring the bad out of some people. So this is not 624, this is Dragon. This was also being as a training. Well, we can change this. It's not Roma Dragon, this one is a different. I think I didn't enjoy this setup so much because sometimes Final Empress will attack me for the media and make a bad cycle. Let me see. Poor Elizabeth, she got removed. Yes, she does do a lot of damage with Grand Slam, but she's a little slow. Oh no, wrong event! Oh no! I already have pieces for all of these characters. What did I just do? I even got 5 for Rick. No, Pretinha. Look, just jump in. Of course she wants to jump. I am streaming, especially on the weekends. Stay quiet. I forgot that we are here. No worries, no worries. It's not that bad. So my problem with Summer is that if she attacks on the second wave, she breaks my cycle. Look, now I want Emilia to attack. Emilia does have a lot of agility, but sometimes she does not want to attack on the second wave. It's all broken now. So what we can do is remove Final Empress so that she does not interfere with my sequence and get Summer Elizabeth. If not Summer Elizabeth, there's another character that works here. I think, not entirely sure. And that is Final Emperor. Also, this cycle here of Emilia was bad. Let's remove Bullet Dance from the equation. Should help. So now we remove Final Empress as well. So I want to use STR. Summer Elizabeth fits the role. Where is she? Commando Emilia and Red are also almost enough for this, and I can prove. And I believe that is actually the best strategy possible here. I'll run that. Oh yeah, let me run this exactly now first. Where do I have to change? Well, let's remove Joe from the equation as well. Because I know that this can be run with only 2. But it has to be Commando Emilia and Red. There are no alternatives for this. Emilia and Final... Let's remove this one. Then I will change for Summer Elizabeth. Summer Elizabeth is not perfect, but I can take some usage out of her. So in my opinion, if I can run Red and Emilia together, it's the best value. No. There is one problem with this. Red will not finish without adding someone to help him with blunt damage. And it can be Summer Elizabeth to increase blunt, or it can also be... It has to be Summer Elizabeth. Let's do that. Let's add the 3 characters. That should be good enough. Also, I remembered that if you use Tiger something here, it increases at least 1 agility for him. Man, I need to sell some of this stuff. Tiger armor. Quicksilvers. And hero omelet. He lacks just a little small damage to perform by himself. If I remember correctly or not. Before I add someone else, let's just go with Red and Emilia. We will see. So we just get this done. Yeah. This can bring 3 trainees. If it works. Gunfroton shooter is slow. If you give her a link, you are right about that, Mutant. He may not need all that much power. They can increase her agility. Yes, you are right. Thanks for saying that. I was not paying too much attention. 1 dex penalty and 1 weapon power penalty makes no difference here. Although a disposition here with just Emilia and Red, I don't need. Let's... In this specific scenario, let's keep this. Also, this one has full HP. The next time we use Emilia with Summer or the characters, we will use a different gun. Let me read the chat. Johnny says, probably a good opportunity to train Grand Slam. Yes, I was training. I don't know if I got it maxed. Oh, see. And Guardy says, no, Reap! He got his tires out of it. But it's not, well, it's actually as bad as missing the day. I missed 3 days already, so this is like missing 4 days. Oh, Nick is here. Welcome, Nick. Grafiala says, that's why you always name it your party. I always name, but sometimes I forget. Pretinha is here. Right, Pretinha? Like when I stream. Sorry I asked the question that prompted you to check squads my back. No, don't worry, Ben. Don't worry. This is nothing in the large scheme of things. So cute with her little Halloween thread basket. Halloween Irian. Ah, the sprite. Yes, it's a very nice sprite, I agree. One of the few that are not loli. I know if I say that I hate the loli, people will hate me. But I don't like lolis. I really don't like this. I mean... There's acceptable fun service, but some of them are not. And loli is usually not. The only type of loli that I'm okay is just like Kyung Selma, because she's not exactly trying to, well, provoke anything. But I didn't check if we were doing this or not. Like Ricochet Parade. Is it working? Not working. What about bringing Elizabeth? I feel like we can do this. Just have to make some changes. Maybe if we get Red to kill the first wave. Like make just this change here may work. Her first tile was not loading. Kinda not. The summer one was. Summer Elizabeth and IRPO Fuse can both help a lot. Yeah, because the buff. Yeah. Paulus helps with these buffs. Paulus has a chance to trigger. Summer Elizabeth doesn't. She always triggers. Or am I wrong? Reminds. Oh, you cannot do it! Red! You're failing me. Punishing combo did not finish the wave. Emilia can probably finish the wave by herself, but then how can she attack before Red? She will never. So 2 only. It's hard. I mean, the only way is to use a fast attacker on turn 2. Because this is where they are not doing enough damage. But then we will increase our number of attacks too much. Need Joe for round 1. Yeah, with Joe we have his fixed, but this is exactly what we were running already. Isn't it? Actually, we had Fuse. But it's a similar scenario. You were using Joe for first, Red for second, and Fuse for third. Kinda the same, we're just switching between Fuse and immediate. Oh, Pretinha. Oh. Or we can do something here. Let's get Summer Elizabeth. Maybe it will work with Summer. You can also test Grand Slam. Where is she here? Look, this Selma here is okay. I'm okay with this type of art. No worries. I just don't like when they try to sexualize kids, man. I hate that. Hate. Where's Summer? Summer. Or fairies. Don't try to sexualize fairies as well, please. Those are not, but there is one that is. Where is she? Is she well trained now? Because I cannot find her. Man, there's so many characters in this game. Sometimes I cannot find them. Here. Valentine Competitor can sub for red. She will wipe out round 2. Yes, she will. I just don't have her. Wish I could summon, but that was when they increased the cost for returning banners, right? They are replaceable. The newest Fuse and Copelia, they are just kind of the same. Just use it in different slots. But very good characters, nonetheless. So in her case, we go for our Celestial Armor and then Takizaki. Calligrapher Brush. And, yeah. No, again, no. You guys could see the tail from the cat, right? She jumps out of nowhere. I cannot even see when she's coming. But isn't she cute? She doesn't want to be rejected. Who likes to be rejected in his life? Genryu also works for second or third weight. Genryu, yes. Wish I had Genryu. Summer Elizabeth. Can Paulus help with this? Oh yeah, I haven't checked Paulus, but if I remember correctly, Paulus is a chance to trigger. Isn't that it? You see, Summer Elizabeth gives us the remaining power we needed to finish the second wave. Oh! No! You see the attack before her. Grand Slam has a very low priority. It was pretty close. Pretty close. At least I can train Grand Slam. Follows start of turn for his buff, no chance. Oh yeah, thanks. I forgot about because I barely used him. But I did train all of his skills. Thinking about using it someday. The last wave we got very close. Dual Hammer. Her Dual Hammer is maxed, so let's see the damage. 64,000, but that wasn't a combo. My cell phone doesn't want to work. Anyone pull a new Barbara from Special Banner? Let's go! Special Banner? You mean from all the Platinum Special Banner? We do some pulls, Jamar says, oh yeah, I forgot about... you say Valentine Coppelia? I usually call her Musical Coppelia. Oh, in this case, she attacked first. Need to train her. Wish I had her. Every time I have to use the filter to find a style, I feel like I let the game down a little bit. Yeah, this reminds me of that guy that said that I was not a real fan of the series. Like, I cannot find my characters, man. I'm really not that much of a hardcore player or a hardcore fan of the series. I'm dragging him down. Oh, Johannes says, no, it's medium chance. Oh yeah, it's a chance. So just like Globe Exclusive Cat. That's how I remember it was. Carlos Alves is here. What's up, Carlos? Welcome. I pity both Elizabeth styles, no regrets. So, Mutant Hill, you are a fan of Saga Scarlet Grace? I love Saga Scarlet Grace. Carlos is asking if this is the best stage to get maps. Well, the best stage is the one that you can farm faster. I can farm this faster because I have some setups that work very well. This is not the best one actually. 11. I usually get a lot of drops, but I don't know, maybe I cannot confirm this. It's just imagination. HBO says it's just me or the drop amount is the maps is pretty low. It's pretty low. Yes, it is. Not the skew. I feel like we may have gotten a nerf. But I cannot say for sure. I mean, it's all speculation. Or maybe you're just not farming all that much anymore. I'm not a hardcore player, I will let you guys know. Mutanyu says, yeah, I love a Scarlet Grace and Lisi character in particular. I haven't seen her yet in Scarlet Grace. I need to play that game again. Saga Scarlet Grace has the best combat system of the series from those I've tried. The battle system is amazing. The problem is just that it takes time to learn. They could have been better with their tutorials. Good morning, everyone. Be sure to hit the like button. Thanks, Chibi, for saying that. And good morning as well. Welcome, bro. Raphael says farm hiker stage. I got close to 5,000 already. Should I get back to playing more of it? I haven't played much. Saga Scarlet Grace is amazing. Easily one of my favorite RPGs now. It may not fit the top 10, but the top 20, probably. I don't know if I still have a top 10 Saga game. I mean, I don't know. I have so many games now that I may consider a little beyond the Saga games. It's just that, you know, Saga games are amazing by something. But they usually have way too many problems with them as well. And my favorite ones are usually about the whole experience, and Saga always leave me with something missing. I mean, I feel like something could have been better, but it's with all games. All games are like that, right? So, this may not be the best way to finish this, since Elizabeth is not hitting or attacking first. Grand Slam is only rank 23. 23, actually, 23. I still need to finish while Hammer very close to multi-directional strike. At least she enables this setup to work. But the fastest one is this one. Guys, this is my fastest one. You can also change Fuse, remove him and use this one. It should work as well. Or maybe not. I don't think that you can replace Fuse here because Fuse also gives blunt buff, doesn't he? Or is Dex buff? I never remember. Fuse, do you give... Oh no, he gives blunt. So Red only can do this right now because he gets 5% from Joe and 10% from Fuse. That's the only way for him to kill the second wave, and sometimes he even misses. Not this time. This is the fastest possible. And this is the strategy that I'll stick to. But that's more because I can bring two characters just fine. But I'll check at stage number 21 I think that's part of the Saga charm. They are always a little unpolished, but lots of experimentation. Yes, you mean, if they were not like that, I might love them so much, since it always brings me a different experience with every single Saga game. It's just not the franchise. Every little series inside the franchise. Romancing Saga games perform like something. Saga Frontier games perform like something. Even inside Saga Frontier, 1 and 2 are totally different. Totally different. They are always experimenting. It's just that sometimes they just don't make the best decisions, but at least they tried. At least they tried to make something new and special. When you experiment too much, it's probably because you have your team, well, changing. Let's go to stage number 21. So, as Robai Soken said, probably it's based on the difficulty. So, station number 21 up to 25 are ultra hard. So, by being ultra hard, I'll have the same drop. It kind of makes sense for what he says. This is probably my strongest setup. Not exactly the strongest, because Therese does more damage than Matriarch. But I'm more inclined to get max HP with Matriarch than with Therese. You know you don't like 4x games, sure, but Humankind... 4x? 4x? What is that, 4x? Humankind seems promising. It's a good upgrade to Civilization. Ah, Civilization games, because they are real-time strategies. It's more about me not understanding how to play them. Real-time strategy games for me were always complicated. I don't know, it's probably my way of thinking. I like to have time to think and make decisions, and then when these games happens, a lot of things on the same time. I remember playing Sin City, I was always pressing the start button to pause the game and check everything. It's probably how your mind works. The best strategies are probably those that can think in real time, but I think that I am not that good on that. But in any cards are not that remarkable. It's more the gameplay system and music for me. Many times, yeah, I feel like let me try to think about the memorable characters in romancing games, romancing Saga games or any games. I think that the only remarkable characters that I have in my mind is Emilia, the best protagonist. I must say that T260G is also a very memorable character from Saga Frontier 1. Red is also, but I mean, he's kind of a joke as well. Red is like a meme. I feel like also the Emilia and Red share some similarities between their stories, like trying to catch someone that just murdered some other people, and that makes the Red journey is not all that different from Emilia. Well, he does use different themes, but the overall story is kind of comparable. T260G at least has that thing that it comes from a different world. He knows she. T260G is a she, and then she forgot her goal in life, and it can be interesting when a machine forgets its own goal. When farming here, using rock bouquet should be bad. Yeah, it should be bad. I think she just slows you down many attacks. John says, I need to try Humankind at some point. Huge Civilization fan and really like that studio games. And it's French. It's a French studio. Hey, Sambaujin is here. Welcome, Sambaujin. Mutan Hill says, I still think of Saga games and Romancing 2 may be my favorite just because the main characters are basically all the antagonists. That is a very interesting way to look on the game. And it makes sense. Unlimited definitely experimented too much. Many people rejected that game, even on JP. August is basically the month of the global access styles. We got 4 styles within 2 to 3 weeks. Wondering if 4 news is next. Yeah, HBO, I'm very, I don't know, sad about this decision on them, because back when the past months, let's say we had a global exclusive character. It was always like a celebration. Now it's just so often that it's not a celebration anymore, and they are even, well, losing their creativity. Summer Elizabeth was a thing. She was not very creative, but I got it. She just wants damage. And then they released it, Tatiana. Tatiana is the pinnacle of loss of creativity. And right after Elizabeth even. I mean, makes no sense. Most global exclusive styles had something going for them. And then they just did this. Civilization is not real time. It's not. As you can see, I barely understand in these games. Each player has his own turn. Civilization is against a player? I thought it was just like Sin City. Don't worry, Civilization is turn-based. For X is explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. Why exterminate? Somehow Jin says the best of all is Total War game. Total War is just so famous, man. I didn't know it was so famous. Real time is more like Age of Empires. Ah, yeah. Mayor is the best memorial character. It's funny because I can remember Mayor more than I can remember Shao or even Muse. Sensei from Saga 2 is also the most memorable. He's like a mascot. All games need mascots. I found that the writing in the Saga Frontiers to be kind of awful, to be honest, so very hard for me to connect with the characters outside their character design. Jahan Lamar, yeah, I mean, I can relate to Emilia because back in the days we didn't have many stories with that type of themes. Like, she got her husband murdered, fiancé, actually, and then she wants to go after the killer. But then after that, we go after Joker in some very strange places, like a tournament. Well, the guy is on also in a ship that has, I don't know what I should call this here, but concubines? I don't know. People that are sent there against their will? I mean, what this has had anything to do with her fiancé being murdered? I sometimes ignore these bad parts of this plotline just because I like the overall idea of being framed for murder. You didn't see this back in the days, being framed for murder on a JRPG. But yeah, the story was always meh in most of the Saga games, save for one. Saga Frontier 2. Saga Frontier 2 is very good for story. There are many plot holes in Saga Frontier 2, or sometimes you cannot fill the gaps to understand what is happening. Even if you take into consideration all the timelines and all the correct ways to read the story, you also will not understand everything. They don't fill the gaps. Andy says, I just want to say Global X are not special style, nor should they expect to be. Global and JP are different servers, keyword different. It's just that, Andy, the problem with this idea of Global X is just, what you're saying makes sense. The problem with this is just that now that we have many gacha games with global servers and they have global exclusive styles, let's say some games here. There is Brave Frontier, one of the pinnacles of mobile gacha games. And after Brave Frontier we had Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And then we have War of Visions, meaning some of the popular Square games. Every time they made a Global X, especially on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, they made it so that people could have a character with a longer longevity. In Final Fantasy Brave Exvius was always like that. People were expecting a meta unit from JP and they were surprising the players with a different style that would just change the game. That was what people get used to. That's because Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, well, it's more popular than Romancing Saga Universe. It's not just with Square games. Most games that have global exclusives, they are released to change your expectation of things, so that you cannot predict everything. But if a character does not change anything, like, well, Tatiana does not change anything. I like when I see this word Global X when they are trying to change expectations. But I think my leg is numbing. But yeah, they don't need to be like that. It's just that Brave Exodus kind of made this as a standard. Oh, Thiago Travis here, welcome. Copy. Yeah, Global, Monica and Tatiana were kind of duds. At least Monica still had something for her. Tatiana doesn't have anything. For the most part, they've been very good. Global exclusive Red still tops for me, but Rock is very close. Yeah, I can see people using his Rock for the first Halo feature. Red as well. Honestly, Global exclusive Cat was not that creative either. She was not. But it was back in the days where we didn't have any character that could perform double hits, and she came before everyone else. So people expecting something could have to skip her, well, if they want. But then it was a changing the scenario. We didn't have any double hitters, and then she came before all other double hitters. So she still made an impression, you know? People that were saving for Bucket Hill stuff could summon for her. Tatiana doesn't change the scenario in any way. I mean, let's think about Ocelus and Rock from Summer Banner. People that were waiting for... What's the name of that girl again? There's another intelligence debuffer in JP, and she's pretty amazing. So, forgot her name. And then people waiting for that character could have just tried Rock instead before we get this character. And Tatiana does not enter in the way of any other character that belongs to the future. She does not change those that were waiting for another character. That's what I say. She does not change expectations. Nick says remember Shaw because he's basically Nuada what? What's this? Is the name of someone? Samuel says, hey Shar, do you like watching anime? Prime released all Evangelion movies and I highly enjoyed it. Of course, Samuel, I love anime. I mean, I used to love it more when I was a kid, but I did watch all the Amazon Prime movies for Evangelion. I love it, the closure of the anime. I must say movies, né? It's the rebuild of Evangelion. Especially because now I watched that in a live stream with someone that was doing watch parties, a friend streamer from Brazil, and then some people were very fan when they were watching. We watched it, I think, 2 days after the release, and then it was amazing. I think that kind of closes the series as a whole way better, but that I don't know if that was really the way that the creator wanted to end. But then if he didn't end like that, many people would still blame him forever, like give a happy ending to Evangelion, give a happy ending to Evangelion, and everyone wants a happy ending on Evangelion. And Evangelion is more about the creator journey as an artist, as a director, than about making people happy. But I still like it because it gives closure to most of the plot lines in the series. Attack Ogre says, hello, Sherry, 3,000 gens on the Thomas banner because we had some free gens lately, and lucky me, I got Sarah first try. She's pretty good, I'm very happy. And talking about that, we will do exactly this. Let's go there, guys, and do one pull. We don't have that many people watching this time. We could wait a little more, but I want to get my SL, and I have to make a pull. Thiago Travis says my internet plan spent out even, so I'm managing to watch our stream on the lowest quality. I'm impressed. Oh, you are? It's a sprite-based game, so you should not lose too much. Jahan says, yeah, and how she got out of prison, meet Rofas and Co is very goofy. It goes too fast and feels forced. Yeah, especially because they didn't have many events inside the game to tell the story. I'll do one pull here. 110 pull. Jihani, you completely don't play them for that, for sure. Multahil says, honestly, most Saga games, the plot is just an excuse to drive the gameplay. Yeah, usually I play games for gameplay than for story, because there are not that many games with good plot. I mean, very good plot. Staying out of the predictable story. Where is Alan? Oh no! No Alan here! Second pull. Maybe we even get Sarah or Thomas as a bonus. I got Katarina. What the hell, man? What are the chances of getting Alan? 3%? A weed. He's Irish deity with a silver arm. Ah, I don't know about that. Johannes says I agree with Tatiana. Not only she doesn't bring anything, but feels redundant being released just after Globex Elizabeth. The host kit was already kind of lazy. Yes. I love the closure of the entire franchise, but Anuki has now. He can't. People just wanted him to make a happy ending and did. Cher will do a Cher. No! Oh no, you're joking. It's the Taria incident all over again. It is. Hate that, bro. No! 2,000 gens only. I shouldn't have even tried. You know, I was feeling lucky, just like with the Taria incident. I was feeling lucky. I shouldn't have even started. I thought it's just an S style, right? It's just an S style. I think I understand why they chose Tatiana. She's a romance in Saga Tree and has no limited style. Yeah, I mentioned exactly that in my review of her. Please, Cher, pull on the right banner. I did pull on the right banner. Oh no, Pretinha, please, no. No. Oh. Let's do some platinum pulls. 15. No. You are punching me in the face. You are punching me in the face. How dare you? Can you pity Alan? I think I can now. SL is the only one I didn't get from the banner. Two, I'm not sure that exists. Stop, don't waste your gems. The Tari instance all over again. Motorin says I've been impressed by Sarah's performance. I think she's underrated just because she's not a min-max type of style. On Mountain Hill, the thing is, all characters will be good from now on. I mean, unless they are badly designed. They don't release a totally bad character anymore. All characters that are released now replace something. Just, Sarkis don't replace Mirza, but she can do pierce damage pretty fine. She just does not beat Therese for opening. Single target opening or any of the other pierce attackers. What I want to say is just that all characters, if you think about, they will perform well. Hardly there will be one character that won't perform well. At least in a single hole, the central hole of the character, it needs to work well. Who is this? Ah, Kongming. Like, I don't see them releasing a tank that cannot tank anymore. They did in the start. They did that with Khalid. They did that with Azami. Oh. So when I review a character, it's just that I'm thinking about the longevity of the character. When they break some barriers, like what they did with Mirza, the next character has also to break new barriers. Whereas just... Oh, 3 successes in a row! Crazy thing. If they don't break new barriers, it means that they will replace this character pretty soon. And what I can see with Sarah is that she's being replaced. And that is my problem with her. But it's a bad character? No! Not at all. Attack Argosy, stop, don't waste your gems! I was keeping an eye on JP and saw the new Kaiser that came out over there. I was very intrigued. They released also new media there. There's so many new styles there. They released 2 banners in a week, man. Even. How can people summon? But my case with Alan is just that I think that Abyss Alan is still a good AoE attacker. She can open with Mega Hulk and then just keep using her with her sheep attack. Now let's see if we can pity this damn ass style. 9,000! 9,000 for an style! What are they smoking? Neko Punchy. Japanese for cat punch. Crazy here. It's only 1k to 2k damage between Therese versus Sarah. In this game, it's always like that if you think about how much more damage a new character does when you compare it to the past one. Sometimes it's 5% damage, 10% damage. That's how they design characters. The power creep between damage is not always that high. Usually, in my opinion, the most important thing is the BP cycle than just 5-10% more damage. And that's also why you can just choose one only. You don't need like Summer, Elizabeth and Tatiana together. Just having one is enough. But how much more damage does Claudia do when compared to Therese as well? Well, Therese depends on having full HP. Or Dark, when you compare Dark, Claudia and Jimmy, who does more damage? We did some comparisons before, and then difference damage on Jamie and Claudia are just around 2,000. And what about Darky? Close. So in this game, it's not about just a little more damage, it's about the BP cycles, especially BP cycles. That's why I like Dark so much. Mutant says, I don't know, I see you use Christmas all about too. Older DPS really works just fine. In Sarah's case, I think her sustain will differentiate her for a good while, but maybe I'm trying to justify her. In my opinion, it's just that her sustain can be easily power cracked. No, I know it's good, it's just that it can be easily power cracked. And Sensei, I was really only interested because the translation says he can heal teammates. I don't remember what exactly this new red does, but... No one can replace Mercetin. They can copy now. In JP they have characters that have Ring of Life. It's not just Mercetin now. There is... Let me check here. Besides Mercetin, there's Mariah. I heard someone saying that there's another one even. I'm opening the Naoruma Saga website here. But also, Mountain Hill, the bad thing about Sarah is staying on a bad banner. If she was released with 4 assassin styles, everyone would want her even more. But when I make reviews of the banner as well, not just the characters. The worthiness of using 45,000 gems to pity something. And that is also what made me criticize her a little. Let me see, Ring of Life. Who else has Ring of Life now? You cannot find here. Who else can heal? It's just Mariah. Yeah, Mariah. Mariah and Mercy. I'm pretty sure they will release more characters that can use Ring of Life. Jamie for AoE, Claudia for ST, in other words, why not both? Yes! Actually, Claudia can also AoE. But it's just that, she has to attack on first turn. Upcoming Final Island stage will be spell-based. Heat Code, and Heat Code twice? Don't they always change? It has always been 9,000 share. I never needed to pity an S style before, so I never pay attention to this, Cindy. Carlos says I just have 8,000 gems. I won't pull before getting 45. Last boost was not very good experience. There's Alkaiser, Mariah, and Mercetin for AoE heal. Alkaiser has a different type of AoE heal, right? Let me check in. Now imagine using Alkaiser in red. I also saw that they have that car, monster car in JP. They are so nuts about the designs. Recovers HP for 3 turns? Final Crusades. What? What? He recovers everything? Ah, 3 LP, but he recovers all HP. Can only use it once. But he's a damage dealer, so that's just more utility. Insane. He also belongs to the agility position in Rainbow Rangers, or some others he will always go first. Most of the time. That means that he will heal everyone before they die. But can he revive? I don't think he can revive. Can he revive, guys? You don't use Mercetin for AoE. You use her for BP recover. It's not Mariah like that as well. I got Thomas and Sarah together on the second multi, so that probably also affects my perception. Ah, you got on the second multi. You got lucky. Very lucky. I watched your video, and even though I like Julian, I decided to skip on him since I have Mears as a tank at the moment. It doesn't seem to be absolute necessary. No, it's not. Totally not. There are many ways to clear content now with buffers and debuffers. Attack accuracy is my series 36 out of pieces and 10 PP skills healing like 500 to her and to 120 to the party. Yeah, 120 is negligible. For 10 BP, you need to wait 3 turns, at least. That is, considering if you are bringing at least one character that can buff 1 BP. Her double roll attack buffs her dex 2 times, but the damage is not that good. For 8 BP, we have way more damage than that. No! But at least if you consider that it's the double attack that can get rank max, it's not bad. Let's consider that her roll attack, the roll part of the attack is free. You're not paying up for that. On the start of the game, many of the roll... Oh no, the thing again. Many of the roll attacks were kinda costlier, because I don't know why. Since roll attacks are very hard to use. 2 gold maps, Pog, yeah, we got. But I never said that she's not useful. You guys have to understand the idea of making review of banners now. Is to evaluate the value of the character inside a banner. No real matter must pull styles for a very long time. If you are a long time player, you can even skip Final Fantasy Legends. You can. They are more about farming. And one is good for boss fights. But most of them are more about farming. And let me tell you the thing. Farming is just... Let's go to 25 again. No, pretinha. You don't need the best styles for farming. It's just... What can I say? It's just a way to make things easier for you, but no one really needs farming styles. Can you still farm without the best characters? You can, it just takes more turns. The only necessity in this game are buffers and debuffers. In the long run, you'll think about having them to clear the challenges, and if you think too much, also getting information medals is important in the game. It's more important than clearing romancing stages of events. So some of those bosses are easier to handle if you have debuffers or buffers. And I do believe that they are the most important types in this game. Buffers and debuffers. No damage dealer is more important than a buffer or a debuffer. And I'm saying no damage dealer. Anyone can play this game without Rofas. But can you play without Nawals? Without Matriarch? Without feeling like you are missing something? I don't think you can. Neo Kaiser can revive. Oh, he can, Andy? Thanks. I don't play JP, so... Just bite my hand. How well do you think Mirza lasts as we get deeper into JP current in global? He will be relevant forever. There's no way to power creep this. And also something that I said in Sarah's banner review is that when you saw what they did with Sarah, they didn't want to push her to compare to Mirza. It means that they will probably not do it again anytime soon. So Mirza will still... will still be relevant because of that. Unless they release someone that can do the same thing as he does, he will be relevant forever. I do believe that they will eventually release someone that can do that. But guys, waiting 3 turns to heal 120 to your squad. It's a plus. You don't... I should not think that she's a real healer. They will buff the Final Fantasy Legend cards. They will only make it more relevant if they make some fast attackers out of them. And I think they may do it. With Aranaga having doing 25, I'd rather have more status and HP than maxing treasure maps. Makes sense, Mutan. But I'm more inclined to run story mode than this. Because I'm not training anything here. At least some story mode I can even train at least one skill. We were training before with Elizabeth, at least I could still train her Grand Slam damage. So, say what I'm saying. Before the end of the year, they will replace Sarah. In a way. Easily. While Mirza will still be here. We'll still be using Mirza next year. If we want, of course. Not that we need him. We don't need anyone here besides the buffers and the buffers. Yeah, damage units will all eventually get power creep. Is there a Shadow Guild dungeons? No, Dejan. Not yet. Felix is agreed, if you get cleanser type unit would that be great. Oh. Yes, this is something that you don't see often. If your new style don't bring something that has not been seen before, or at least not better than what we have been seeing before, then it's a miss. So maybe Reviver. What we should get is, and I do believe that they will do this eventually, like we were talking about the new version of Kaiser in JP and also about Merceting. Merceting is something that, one of the reasons why I didn't enjoy her too much when we got her in the first place was that she was balanced, too much balanced. The game, when it started, they had a philosophy that battles should not last for too long. When this game was designed, they thought, battles should not stay for too long. Let's use LP to heal, let's leave characters with low LP so that everything has a balance. If you are healing, you are just, well, putting yourself into danger. So what they did with Merceting was, well, she cannot self-heal, so you may even need to heal her by need. She has bad passives. Well, she only gets more BP and you kind of don't need more BP with her. So they made her a bad self-healer because she cannot. They didn't give her a single target heal spell, and they only give her an AoE heal. So AoE heal was something that we were not expecting. So it helps in scenarios where you have burst damage and you want to save your first turns and run on auto maybe just so that she can keep people alive. And she works better if your characters have high agility so that they attack first and then get revived later. So this is a strategy that works well with Merceting. But when I saw that, I think, man, a longevity of this character for long fights is bad. Merceting for long fights, in my opinion, is something that I don't use. For fast fights makes sense. So what I think they would do comparable to Merceting in the future, I believe they may release someone with a cheap AoE heal that deals around the same as Sarah or something. Like 120, 140 plus revive. And when they do that, it will be better for burst damage because they can keep being revived. If you have high agility characters, they can attack and then be revived later. It makes more sense in my opinion. And not just that, the character will have some more stuff as well. I think that because I'm also a designer, well, not exactly a designer, I studied game design, I can already see some of the paths they can follow when they are making characters. Some characters that are made, they are made already thinking about how they will power creep them later. It's just like, I think that part of the team creates a character, and then there's another part of the team that says, no, let's hold on to this. Let's not release this here now. Let's reduce the power of this character you created, and let's make two characters out of this. This one is the base, the experiment, and this one is the real thing. You know what happened with Valentine's Final Emperor? He had a 10% cover rate. Why would anyone use that guy? 10% chance to cover. And then they made Julian. So maybe they started with the idea of Julian as a cover tank. But then someone said, no, hold it. Let's reduce this one, make people summon this one with 10%, and then later we will release the real thing. Julian is the real thing. Valentine's Final Emperor is the prototype. And when I saw Sarah, I saw her kind of a prototype. How can they release Mirza that's so broken with his healing, and then they just release Sarah as a prototype? She feels like a prototype of something greater, and I'm waiting for the something greater. Oh, Mario Hart is here. Good morning, I have arrived. Sorry, I'm late on the chat. Hello. Quick does having more agility increase our chance to dodge attacks? Yes, Ascendant. Agility affects that. Mutan Hill says, yeah, Mirza heals a part of that skill, so you can always give that skill to Mirza of other units. Yes, that too. I really hope for Romancing Saga 3 bosses to get some buffs. They will, I'm pretty sure they will. They will get buffs to their status, of course, but more effects will be welcome. In that sense, UDX Mirza will always be relevant. In that sense, yes, up to they power creep him. They will power creep him, but not before long. I think that they may release his UDX banner 2 times before they power creep him. And when they release someone that's similar to Mirza, it will not be a direct power creep. It will be probably someone that is a mage and heals the same values. A different class, a different weapon, but kinda the same results, so that if you have Mirza you can skip, or you can have both if you want. Attack Ogre says, I agree, Mirza is too much better. Sarah cannot heal as a good AoE, but she has some really decent damage, she's just okay. The problem is just that, well, let's think about boss fights from here on out. How many times you will have an open slot in your setup? Sometimes you have to debuff 2 things, like you have to debuff SDR, you have to debuff agility. You have to buff yourself sometimes as well, not always, but it may be needed. How many characters can you use besides your buffers and debuffers? Sometimes it's just 2, sometimes it's just 3. But usually it's just only 2 characters that you can add to your squad after you think about debuffs and buffs. And then, which one will you use if you already have Mirza? If you have Mirza, you go for Mirza instead of Sarah most of the time. Most of the time. Especially if you have Nawal's daughter. Mirza can really allow you to survive. 120 heal every 3 turns. How much of an impact that makes in a long time fight? I don't know. I command and bow down to all those who has SS Silver Emperor. Silver Emperor? He was buffed for global. I also think it might make sense to split your reviews between value for new players and value for long-time players, but I do that, Mutan Hill. I cannot split the review. I always say, the value for newcomers is that. The value for veterans is that. Like I said, veterans will have no much value out of this banner, especially if they have this. And I said, but newcomers may have value out of this because of that. I said that in my reviews. The recent one especially. Splitting reviews makes no sense. The term you're thinking of, Cher, is planet or obsolescence. Yes, exactly, planet obsolescence. Gacha games are designed like that. They always design things thinking about the future. It's not just that, you know. Nintendo does that with the consoles as well. And something very interesting that some people don't understand, like. I remember seeing an article from someone saying, oh, Nintendo's designing a new console. They are already planning the next console. And then there was some... just 1 second. There was just someone and that said... Someone from Nintendo, I don't remember who it was exactly. And he said, but we are always planning a new console. And some people were, huh? They just released the Nintendo Switch. Why are they thinking about the next one? Because it's technology. You are always thinking about the next one. We are using the TVs that were designed 5 years ago. They can design a better TV, but they don't want to. They want to purchase this one so that they can have a new lineup next year, so you can purchase another. This is how cycle of sales works. And Gacha is the same. But sometimes they make such a good character that it stays relevant, like Red. Red? Red stays relevant. A lot. So Miran is being trained, but Shendu, why am I training Shendu? I need to ask myself why I'm training Shendu. Is this a style will be released a lot of time later. My heart says, okay, I was enjoying your analysis. It's more about analysis than a review. Actually, I should have changed the words. Just that I stick to review so far, but I should have changed. But right now, on out, guys, you have to think about something. You hardly see a bad style that's bad. There is no SS Final Emperor, Valentine Fire Emperor anymore in this game. All characters will perform well at least in one role. At least in one role. There will be characters that can perform 2 or 3 roles. These are the ones that will give you more value. But no bad character anymore. We had many bad styles, but this will not happen. Not often, at least. And Senate says, so that's why my global exclusive red has Ultra Instinct with 176. Oh, so he evades a lot? The next mechanic after JP Anniversary 3 will be dual style that can inherit from either style in the dual unit. Akatsuki should hire me. No! They should not hire you if you are just increasing the odds of we suffering. Attacker says, I never got Mirza, by the way, I got this recent Platinum style, but I missed that Mirza. But like I was saying, if you missed this Mirza, eventually they will release someone that can replace him exactly. Sarah is not the answer to Mirza yet. She's like a mini Mirza for sustain, but a good pierce damage dealer nonetheless. Is it good to train Fatima again? I don't have SS Fatima. Oh guys, I want to say something about the new amplifiable skills. Let's go there and check. Say I have a lot of good units, but not all of them. I'm 100% free to play. And the good thing is that you can always play being free to play in this game. You will not feel that you cannot clear content just because you are free to play. You may not have the best units, but you can always work out. Mutan Hill says you can bet that most tech and software companies have 5 years roadmap. They know when and how they will roll things out. Exactly. Just like Nvidia right now. Nvidia has a lot of products on their roadmap. They can already make better graphics cards, but they are releasing that the technology that runs AK games, but the base game sometimes even 1080s, but they just upscale. Just in order to push the technology right now. Hi, share and chat. Remember to hit the like button. Thanks, Alex. Also, welcome. Bottom line, if you have all the meta units, just pull for whatever you like as your geos all allow. Yes, man, I spent 9,000 gems trying to get a single SS skill and single S style, and couldn't. Let's go to amplify here. Now I'm angry against myself. So let's see some of the amplifiable skills we can get. Remillicent is already amplified. Dynamic Shop. Don't increase in damage, I think. Let me check here MJP. It does reduce the cost. Oh, Tiger Break can be upgraded in JP. Whoa, it goes from... Nice! Tiger Break can be upgraded. So many skills. So what we have here, let me click on triple S damage. Where? Oh, I click a double S damage. Triple S damage. I cannot see it pretty well. It does not increase the power, just reduces the BP cost. Tiger Break goes from SS to 4 S's. 4 S's, Andy. It's not 3 S's, 4 S's. Looks like King Kong cursed luck befall upon us. Anyone notice that spark order has not reset? There is a notice in the game. Who uses Tiger Break anyway? There's a version of Boss, and there's a version of Valdor, and also Azura. I don't know why they haven't released an SS Azura yet. They are probably holding up the hype. So far, no one here is interesting in my opinion. Look on this. Cause she is back. Oh, here, Gong Ringer. But I'll wait to get the next Tatiana to use this. The Tower Tatiana. You know, this. Look on this wheel. He has Gong Ringer. Sadly, wheel as a whole is not strong. But this one here has, I think, how much SPR? He has a lot of SPR for an S style. 71. No, it doesn't seem like I have anyone that I want to upgrade. Dynamic shot for for black. I don't use black. I want to use this for gray. I need to train my gray, man. Rank 1. Rank 1. Let's do some more pulls, guys. What's up, Pertinha? Wheel Swing Plus also good for gray. It is. Gong Ringer to use with Christmas Wheel. I don't have the Christmas Wheel, but I wish I had. He can use Gong Ringer twice. Do you have him, Montahill? Oh, nice. So, oh, Mirrors again. The new update for Spiral Tower will only come after Thomas Banner ends. You know what will make me angry? If they add this version of Ellen in the future Celebration banner, where they have many A and S styles. Get a little angry if that happens. The problem with S limited styles is that they hardly come back. They do, but it takes time. Oh no, Z-Ling! Still waiting for my chance to get S Butcher. I thought I would get S Ellen easily. But no. Now I feel like I'm dumb. Robin. I wanted to get that as Ellen because I have all versions of her, save for Summer. And we'll eventually get Summer, I think, when she returns. Wanted to have all the styles of her. I don't have that many AoE slash for
Dragon Strike. And she has very high agility with her Abyss style. Good enough damage even. Although she will be power prepped easily. But I thought I will only need 3,000 gems. We need a new version of Robins. We do, in the same banner even. What are you missing on the Platinum styles? What I'm missing, Fatima. First, Barbara. Second, Grey. And what's the last one? Elizabeth. Got your Diana yesterday. Nice, grats. Platinum Aisha is the other one that I use a lot. What Platinum Aisha? The first one or the latest one? Because there's two Plat. Want Onsen Aisha for her sheep. Oh yeah, I want that one as well. For me, it seems like we are kinda holding up for good cyclings. And Ellen really doesn't have any sheep AoE or any type of AoE besides Mega Hawk. And they say, share! What? Oh, this is a mark of a cat. She put a hole in my shirt. Newest Platinum Aisha, I want Onsen Aisha for AoE. Me too. I think when I care about a character, I can see the skill being useful for some time. I like to chase the skills. I didn't get Sarah, didn't get Thomas, didn't get Ellen. Running some gold map. So, what are you guys watching recently? You can chat about other stuff as well. I'm watching a new anime series called Tokyo Revengers. I think I said that before. I'm enjoying it a lot. Can we get an S Aisha in the new banner? I don't think you can, because that's about Romancing Saga 3 limited styles. Aisha is not from Romancing Saga 3, she's from Minstrel Song. Mario says, share and ending my account in need of your services. No! Maybe I should wait for a Romancing Saga 3. No. They are just doing a Romancing Saga 3 festival now, so S. Ellen will take a lot of time to appear again. I mean, a lot. Just finished watching VV, it's pretty good. Oh, is it? What is this? Never heard of. Is it a TV or TV show or anime? VV Fluorite Eye Song. An anime. Does it have an ending? You get treasure map back. This was a free run then. Watching old school anime, City Hunter 2 right now. Never heard about this one, Mountain Hill. I'm open with compensation, so you will rent and this service so that he can train for you. You know that there are people that do that in China. I heard stories about people doing that. Not that I really know if it really works like that, but I heard stories. Can you guys suggest me something that is... Oh, let me tell you about the topics that I like. Time travel, mystery. Things like Death Note. Animes or mangas with those type of themes. Time travel especially. I was watching Tokyo Revengers because I really like time travel stories. City Hunter is a classic, you need to watch. Oh yeah. I open on a link here to check later. Funny that we can get one style that's you could farm max in an event. Julian's difficult to get. No, thanks to the off-banner special styles. No, it doesn't affect your chances. I haven't watched Steins Gate yet, but I got this recommendation. My problem with Steins Gate was that when I heard about it, there was a lot of other series related to. There's Chaos Head and some other ones. Do you need to watch those ones too, or you can just go straight to Steins Gate? That's Vivi for you. It's about an AI sent 100 years back to prevent future war. Oh, didn't know about that. So I'll probably watch this one. It's useless unless the game server is about to end and you have to last ditch to bring everyone back to play. What are you talking, Ash? Do you ever watch the anime called the Count of Monte Cristo? I heard about one, but I just don't remember the name. Gankutsuo. It's not that old, 2004, but it kind of gives me an impression of a 90s anime. A very unique design. The way they color the characters. Sometimes it looks a little amateurish. Sometimes it looks pretty. I don't know what to feel. I am in Ruins Saga 2 since not much to do in the universe, but there's still a lot to do there. So you think what's the best part using Khalid, Nora, and Ellen? When I stopped using Ellen, I regret. I liked a lot and regret stopped using her. But Ellen I know is good, I haven't used her too much. But Khalid is the best one. Yundin, Khalid, and Nora were like one of my favorite ones when I was playing. You mean the Ace and Ace styles from Christmas and other Ruins Saga 3 entries? You have to wait for a banner that they will release in the future. Oh man, why do they give us more stamina potions? Why? What do you think about Monster Super League? Monster Super League. Is not this a gacha game? It's kind of Pokemon-ish. It is. Never played this game to have an opinion. You play this one, Dijon? At first I'm pretty sad on time because all the you meet in the story is trying to find meaning in their existence. I don't always recommend new anime, but this one is worth watching. So people that like Evangelion will probably like this one too, since Evangelion is all about finding meaning in life. Expectation as well. I was watching some people talk about Evangelion yesterday, and I was very impressed by how many people don't get the whole idea of Evangelion. I mean, I don't think Evangelion is a perfect anime. It has a lot of problems. I mean, a lot of problems, especially because it seems like the director don't know what he's doing sometimes. He wanted to do something like a different way, but then he feels like he's forced to do it in another way, and then that even affects his creativity. But then people don't see it for what it is. That is about human behavior, especially that. I think the central theme on Evangelion is human behavior and how we don't understand human behavior. And when I see people talking about, Mayor, people discussing this and not understanding, I feel like you really missed the point of watching. And I really like animes they also talk about psychology and human behavior. It's a hard thing. Discussing philosophy, it's not for everyone. Not for everyone. Xenogears talks a lot about philosophy. I'm about to finish my stamina potions from summer. Enough Evangelion is the best Evangelion, you think? I like and don't like both endings. The anime and the movie ending. I have problems with both. But the good thing about the anime's end, and it's just that it probably matches more what the director wanted to do back in the time. Just not the money that he had, but he wanted to make an ending about pessimism, about giving up, and that's what things that cross the mind of someone that has depression, and he suffered from depression when he was making that. So I totally understand, especially understand people with depression. Be right back, guys. I need to watch a presentation right now. Have a good stream. Thanks, Capivara. Good presentation for you. Shinji got what he really deserved in the end of Evangelion. I don't know what Shinji deserves. I don't know. I mean, when I look at him, I can relate in some of what he thinks. When I was watching those people talk about Shinji, when they were, the guy just don't have the courage. The guy just don't do stuff. And I'm like, bro, are you always full of courage in your life? Are you always doing stuff? Are you always being the best on what you can do? Because I'm not. My life's full of doubts. I am having doubts right now. And that's something that you have to think about. If you cannot relate to someone that has doubts or just don't have the courage all the time in the world, I don't know. Maybe you don't get the point. Hin and Asuka were the only ones left. Ah, I understand what you're talking. That is a very interesting point, because in Xenogears, there is a moment like that with Faye and the other character, I forgot the name. Exactly like that, in a blood, in a river full of blood, or I don't know. A very similar scene. But then you see the rebuild of Evangelion reminds me of Xenosaga 3. And Xenosaga 3 probably influenced Evangelion back. I think Evangelion influenced Xenogears, and Xenosaga influenced rebuild of Evangelion. It's because they have similar taste. I think they watch each one. Faye and Nelly, yes. That scene is exactly like End of Evangelion. You remember that scene, Mutant Hugh? Oh no, again. Why do you jump on me so much, Pequinha? Let's do some more poses after we finish this. It's probably what he wanted, deep down, drop all the weight and responsibilities. In the end, they say that everyone that has a will to live will keep living. And that is kind of an answer to some people that have depression. And when he said something about everyone becoming just a single will, that's also something that happens in Xenogears. And it makes sense, since everyone has this, the world has the same expectations for you as they want for other people. It's like we are coded to have the same feelings. We have to act the same way, we have to follow the same patterns. When you draw a different line on that, you are the strange one. That's why he made such a different ending, in my opinion. He wanted to stay different because he is a different person altogether. He was facing depression, so he didn't want to have a happy ending. Oh, grade 4 media! You know I'm not that much of a hardcore grinder. There are people with grade 6 already. How can they reach grade 6 in this game? Also, Mutant Hill, do you prefer Xenogears or Xenosaga ending? I mean, Xenosaga 3, of course. Have you played Xenosaga 3? I think we already have 1,000 tickets. Hey there, Jonathan Santos. Are you Brazilian? Santos. Sorry I'm late. I overslept. No worries. It's good to have a sleep, man. Sometimes I oversleep as well. I'm Puerto Rican. Oh yeah, you said once. Sorry. It's just that I look on Santos, I remember Brazil. Oh, we were talking about romancing Saga characters and Saga characters in general. The ones that I remembered more as well. I forgot to say that the series that I remember more about the characters is Saga Frontier 2. Still, yeah, it's because it's a more story-focused game. I think most people will remember about Saga Frontier 2 characters as well. Genie, Will, and Gustav. Man, I oversleep every day. But Mario, you're working so strange hours, you have to take rests. Do you always work on the same time slot, or do sometimes they change it for you, Mario? Jonathan says, oh, what I missed, a best way to farm maps? Yeah, we were doing some runs here, but we'll do again. No worries. I will make a video when we finish this. Do you guys have any other way to farm the maps, besides the ones that we were discussing during this video? During this live? I'll make a video about it. Mutant Hill says I played all 3 Xenosaga games. I prefer Xenogears with the ending of the destruction of Dios and the wave entity departing with Cranion. And you know, the wave entity was what reminds me of the human instrument from Evangelion. They are very similar. Human instrumentation project. Because still in the end, it's just about the... Oh! The whole human consciousness together. Strong parallels between the communal existence of End of Heaven with Myung. Yes, Myung. Man, it's been so much time since the last play Xenogears. So much time. My English was not perfect back in the day, so I really didn't get the whole story as well. I have to play it again. Ah, we got Fatima, so one last one for our collection. Oh, nice. Fatima. Now I'm only missing Elizabeth, first Barbara, and second Grey. I think that's it. I think that's it. Nice. Played Xenogears again last year, that's why I'm remembering. Many themes and many characters to remember. I still have fond memories of all characters in the game. The only one I don't have fond memories is the mascot. I don't like mascot in games. Hate them. And Tales games have a mascot in every single game. Speaking of Tales games, have anyone here played Tales of Arise? I will be playing that tomorrow, I think. Maybe in a live stream. Would you guys watch? Tomorrow, playing Tales of Arise. I can play it from the PS4 from my friend. Thanks, Alex. Now we just missed 3 Platinum styles. So maybe when we finish farming the treasure maps, we'll be able to get all the Platinum ones left. First Katarina. I will be down to watch. Oh, thank you. I want to make a video. Ah, I forgot to say that I'm finishing working my first no mobile gacha video that really is planned and everything. I'm making a video about which games to play after you watch Evangelion. And some of the answers are pretty, well, easy, like Xenogears. But the thing is not about the answer, it's about the format. I think I'll finish that in 3 days. Hopefully. Something new for me. I'm trying to make more stuff for a broader audience. I have to go after YouTube algorithm. I don't really like Tales games, the combat feels so hack and slash, I prefer turn-based. I also usually prefer turn-based, Alex. The thing with Tales is just that I played many because you can play with a friend. Oh no. But a Seinen says that he will be down to watch. What time slot? This one as well? And Mutan says, I don't think I would stream any more Bandai Namco. Yeah, Mutan Hill, that's it. I can make a video and remove the audio, but if I live stream a Bandai Namco game, I may just get a strike or a copyright claim. So what about that? It's just that I see a lot of hype in this game. One friend of mine said that he loved the game and he will purchase it day one. So I wanted to play it as well to get the feeling. But I perhaps prefer to have my channel working without strikes. I always work from 10 PM to 6 and 30 AM, but they switch it sometimes to me coming like a couple hours early, but I always works overnight hours. It's bad because sometimes, guarantee, affecting your sleep, it's hard to recover. I mean, if they change it too much, right after another. I used it to work for a company that made me work for like sleep hours as well. I was working on 1 AM, 2 AM. They would sometimes even call me. I would have to have my radio, well, it was a radio, right close to me on my bed. Because it was a company that was working 24 hours a day. They wouldn't stop. And there was a system, and the system could never stop. So when they had problems with the system, they would just call me. Oh, no. Okay. To ask me to solve the problems, and I was like 3 AM being woke up, 4 AM, and that made my sleep terrible. Totally terrible. Snow Eric, hi, welcome. Oh, now I have blue with level 50. My heart says, oh man, I hate on-call jobs like that. Yes, and it was not just that. After I finished working on that place, I got the radio sound in my head for much time. Much time. There was no sound around me, but I was always impressed that there was a radio singing. So instead of making live streams about Bandai Namco games, it may be better to make different videos just talking about the game, right? Maybe better. I don't want to get a strike. Or a copyright claim, anyway. If they do that, all the money that you would receive, it's converted for them. And I lost some money this month because of that. I think I lost $30. No, 20-something dollars to Bandai Namco because of that. All money I won from Tales of Games, besides one single video, all the other videos besides one, got converted for Bandai Namco. So it's like I made everything for free for them. Bai is level 46 and I never farmed her more than a single time. So I'm getting her a lot from summons. I just got Yune on SS. Is there an S or A for her? Rolando, there is an S style of Yune, but it's not available anymore. They will have some events in the future that bring some old styles and you will find her there. But it's not like you need her S style. You really don't. You can just focus on that S style and just play with that. Yeah, Molten Hill, she was event fair. But they will give her again. Whoa, wait. Don't you get S Bune just by starting the game? I think in JP you get her just by starting the game, S Bune. Go check your styles to be sure that you don't have her. If you don't have hers, maybe because they changed that later in JP. I remember when I started a JP account, I got a S Bune. Or was it because I started during her event? Maybe that case. Oh no, Pretinha, I need to change my... Oh no. I don't like... You stay in the same position for too much time. You all guys got that free Armic Metals unit? Yes. I plan on leveling up just for fun. Another character that I want to increase the level to max is Rock. Where is Rock here? Jonathan says I have SS Bune way back. Been grinding her on Abyssal Naga event. Yes, also I stopped using Bune for a while. I mean, only on bosses. But then on farming I was not using her. Her status were pretty terrible. Although she was still landing debuffs in boss fights. Armic dropped it for me again today farming treasure. I forgot that event was still going on. Yes, he dropped it 2 times for me. Oh, let me ask you guys one thing. I'm making daily live streams for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Sadly, we could not stream on both Twitch and YouTube for now. But I'm doing those, and any of you guys are watching it after it ends, the VOD version. I know that some people do watch, but I don't know which people do. It will be interesting for me to understand that. So Ricky, we're getting levels with Ricky. I want the Stone Plus. It's already maxed on Ricky. I'm grinding the new Robin right now. Unfortunately, he seems like trash, but so it for the memes. It's that he's not new, he's a returning style. That's why you think he's trash. But yeah. If you like the character, he was not terrible when he was released. He did had a good kit, just bad status. But I used him for 1 or 2 events. Let's get Fatima up and running. I was watching your VODs for Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a comment so I know which one is watching. Hi Eileen, welcome. Robin's status are pretty alpha, but he was useful for Matador. Exactly, Matador is a good skill altogether. Well, at least I will have the delay attack with Katarina. Not like that I have the other good versions of her, but... Untan says, I love Fatima, solid status and lightning damage is so rare. I just don't know if I will get her more gold pieces before, well, leaving her on Dojo. I may leave her on Dojo just for fun as well. Now where is Rock? At least level 46 rock. Good enough. Tech One is asking, pulling on the new banner. I was pulling on the past banner to get SS Ellen, but I didn't get her. So I'm very sad now. But the new banner? No. No, Tech One, I don't want that. Julian and Tatiana bring 0 value for me right now. Cappy's back. Welcome back. Fatima is good for running up Saga if you want to train her. Yeah, she can be there. We can go there. We can get 2 more 2,000 more jewels. Guys, I made a decision. Now that I went so far for Sarah, let's do some single pulls. 5-round multiples here is not that pricey if I get... oh my gosh, this was not my plan. This was not my plan. I can purchase 1 more in 5 days. How much time does this banner stays up? 5 days, I think. I'll see about that later. Yes, 5 days. 2,000 won't give me anything. I'll see about that later. Let's not use the gems. Really, share? You mean using pay gems? I already spent three multiples. You think I should cut my losses and just go away? What are you trying to do, Cheryl? No, I was thinking about how much more gems I would have to purchase if I would try to pity. I mean, if I did 3 multiples, living out of a banner like that, I never did that actually. I always go for a pity or... well, no. There was one time there where I couldn't get silver. No. Is it better to start expeditions early or should I level them first? Level expedition? You should use the expedition first before you start leveling up a character. Share alternative with plus F4. No! This type of hidden dojos I just leave to Rupina. I don't change my hidden dojo. I use the same forever. If you guys notice, this is the same squad I used for Spiral, the same for Zwede, the same for everything. I never change this. What I do have to change is the equipment of them. I think I haven't changed it. So what I do is, well, let me see here if I can get better equipment. Why is Princess White Rose using this thing here? Decreasing her agility even further means that she will miss attacks. What does travel notes do again? Oh, 2 agility and 1 STR. No much stuff to change. I can change this weapon, I think. No. Still the one I'm using. I need to change my equipment, but I'm very lazy. But yeah, going for PD on Sarah now, it's terrible. Why didn't Ellen drop early? She's an S style. Stupid decisions. Should have avoided the banner altogether. What do you guys think? Should I sumo a little more? And maybe go for a PD if that needs to happen? Or do I just cut my losses and get away from this? Why is Beauty using 360 Delta? Why you need this S-style Ellen? I don't need it actually. I just wanted to get more usage out of Ellen. The reason is just that it's been a while since I last used Ellen and I wanted to start using her again. But right now, as she is, I barely have any usage. Anyone got lucky with the new accessory? I got one, but not the plus. I still haven't gotten. Yeah, well, I think it's just... I should just cut my losses. Yeah, it was only 3,000 gens. Let's just cut the losses. I felt like I was only about to use 3,000 gens to get her S style, but... And you have to do a multiple because you have a higher chance. But the higher chance, 4% instead of 3%. Maybe I should have just done some single pulls instead. And you were right, Capivara. Mirage Blade Plus is way better. Why use her again? Just led by emotion of thinking that I could get her fast. I will probably just leave my Ellen in the dust then. Without that attack, I don't think I have any reason to use her again. Unless it's to use that 5-hit attack that usually don't hit. Usually just fails all the time. And I hate that attack. I was dumb. But then I did get a single SS, so maybe if I was using that luck in other banner I would get nothing as well. But at least we'll bring it closer to a pity. So let's run a little more of this stage. Someone was asking about the farming ways I'm doing. My farming is this one here. Let's remove Muse from this and get someone maybe Gray even. I think I should get Gray here. So that I can finally train him. Gray and Tatiana. Or Gray and Summer Elizabeth. Gray and Summer Elizabeth seems better. Still not maxed. I think I'll stay with this farming till the event ends. Just have to awaken Gray skills. Rolando says I live in US. Are the Jews the same coast here as everyone else? No. It's more about also the value of your current local money. Here in Brazil, it's like... let me try to explain a little better. 15 bucks can give you 2 of the 2000 jewels pack. Here in Brazil, that is like... Let me try to explain. So 2000 jewels pack is 44 reals. Here that is like 4% of the average salary of someone here. This pack here, the 10,000 jewels pack, it's around 1/4 of the average wave some people get in Brazil. This is too much. This is impossible for people. I did get 2 of this, of course with the help of the support of everyone that gives on the channel. And this one here is not that price. If you get 3 times, it's still half this 10,000 one. But here in Brazil, it's, yeah, very pricey if you consider the average wage for people here. What they make out of a month. There are some very pricey packs here. The global red you love to see to use it. I love. 44 reals is like $8. Yeah, kind of close to that. Kind of close to that. Exactly, crazy. But you can do so much stuff sometimes with $10 here in Brazil. Depending on what you do, like you have an app for food, and this is called iFood here. And sometimes I can eat like 6 or 8 times with the same amount of money. It's because I know how to do that, use coupons and everything, but yeah, sometimes I can eat 6 or 8 times with that amount of money. Yeah, Leo. You are Brazilian? That pack for us in US is like 12. Oh yeah. Ah, so they have a reduced cost in Brazil if you compare the value. Oh, you see, Fuse almost killed all enemies because of Elizabeth being here. If Paulus was here as well. What gun am I using with this Fuse? Reducing the farming to 3 moves will be crazy good. But my Fuse has the highest dexterity available, I think. I cannot push this more than 111. Are you using a full HP? Yes. Silver Charm as well. So Elizabeth almost allowed for Fuse to finish by himself. You can get his status to 113? Yes, you can. Let's try that then. Only on Naga, right? Fuse can go up to 115? My gosh. This Fuse, or do I have to change to the other one? Oh yeah, Alex, there are many Dax equipments. Both have the same Dex cap. I need another armor vest. So are we 4 points above the star mode now? Or just didn't got lucky to get more decks? Rolando says 14.6 Geos is 99. I feel it's too expensive. Yeah, it's the price of almost 2 games. And I mean release games. Day 1. Oh no. Was she using full HP stone? Because it's not a good decision to use full HP stone here. So running Abyssal Naga, I can get more decks for my fuse. I know that my red is capped. This is something that I know. Let me just check through his bow. No, bow plus. Therese has all status on 100. All of them have. So Fuse Maxed will probably kill that one in a single move. Should be a good idea. I'm pretty good on core status. I've been liking 614 with 2 carries for the HP grind, good speed and maps. Oh, you're running a different setup. What are you doing? Instant killing? Do you need to bring someone to the buff intelligence or not? But I think that using that strategy that I was using will be very nice. Been waiting for an SS fist weapon that gives possibilities in agility and strength or struggle. Yeah, many weapons won't have an SS for a while. I mean, a lot of time. Combos triggering while I'm farming or testing teams drives me crazy. Quit wasting my time. Especially for those that farm the whole day. Do we know when we'll get an SS build that's dex oriented so that Claudia's multi-hit hits even more? When? I don't know when exactly. In JP they have 2 other bows, but I don't think they are recent. I mean, they will come recent. I think we are at least 2 months away from the first new bow. Yes, that's what I think. Get some dexterity fuse. At this point, I think that removing Therese and getting global exclusive media may give me more damage. Let's test this. Because she would just open with a fast attack. Always attacking before boss. Next week we get a new Spire Tower. Would be nice an update on the shops too. Yes. The ore and eggshells, not yet. The eggshells will eventually give you books. I always say it wrong. So Global X. Where are you, Global X, Monica? Do you give me more damage? Yes, we'll find out. Will you allow me to finish this in a single turn by using Fuse? I need some books and some bucks. You do! Don't we always? I mean, I use it to purchase a lot of books and never read them. I sold some, but I still have a lot. I have to sell them all. Capi says, I forgot to ask. Did those Romancing Saga database sites already have the changes for the leaked styles? No. The thing is... Oh, that's a good question. Let me see here. Because in the database, I think they import the JP data first and then they change it later. But let me check here. Do they have something different, you think? Let me check some of these styles. I'm not seeing any difference comparing them to the JP styles. I think they imported them exactly as JP and they changed it later. But they already have the translated names. Like, I'm pretty sure they will give something fast to a spare girl. I mean, makes sense. So she competes with Joe. Yeah, because I saw for new style and didn't got any changes. Thank you. Ah, okay, so they import the files from JP, even having the pictures way before they release the characters. Like, even 2 months before. Some of these styles are already in the game. The Final Fantasy Legend styles are already in the game like for 4 months or something. The images at least. So for news base you receive a buff. Also, Square knows that people data mine the game or just check the stuff. They are smart. But I was remembering something. We are not killing them in a single turn anyway. And someone was saying that there is a content creator that always says that all banners are worth pulling. But guys, do you think that I should try to, well, change my approach to review? Do you guys think I'm, well, sometimes too harsh on the new characters? I just don't know. I usually are a little harsh because I consider the amount of gems that you get in this game, and then I try to think about how much times you can pull in a month or something. So sometimes when I see a reason for a character to not be that relevant for the future, I think that affects my review a lot. So Monica, you're not helping that much. Well, Monica has more HP to gain than Therese. I think my Therese is probably close to max. Where is Therese now? Every time I try to find a character... I thought my Therese would be very strong. Or am I just missing her? Where are you, Therese? She's on the top, she's the first style. How much HP you have? She's capped even. No, let's stay with Monica then, let's get some HP for her. Things like the trouble with reviews always comes down to the recommendation part, so much of volley depends on what they bring to specific players' roast anymore. The part of where I say if it's worth pulling or not. But not the part where I explain or criticize the cycles or skills. Like Attack or Princess White was not worth much if you had blue. It was a very good for me because I missed it here. Oh yeah, that's. I think I even mentioned this on my review. Pretty sure I did. Also, one thing that I remember about Princess White Rose is that when she was released, there was a very funny thing. She was useful for. I used her for a boss fight. And then there was this person that went to my video and said they copied a link from another person that also beat the same boss, and he was saying similar enough, trying to imply that I was copying a strategy. And that other strategy had Princess White Rose and Bune and I think Acelus Intelligence Debuffer. And then this is like the only debuffer that debuff agility and intelligence in the game, and we always choose them for boss fight. So how could you even say the other two characters were different, but the street styles were the same? How can you imply that someone is copying a strategy if they are using the most obvious choices? If something is unique, very unique, and then you use it, then it could make sense. You could say, oh, that guy did it first. But then, no. Those that use Princess White Rose, Bune, and Acelus, or any of the debuffers and buffers, there's no nothing that implies anything here, because they are the most famous characters. Everyone uses them. Nobody owns a strategy, come on. Yes. And when I use a strategy from someone, I usually try to, well, give credit. Why not give credit? There are only so many options. Yes, like I remember another time that someone did that was when a boss was weak to Sun, and I was using Princess White Rose and Blue, and I don't remember the other character. Probably Beauty again. And he also did the same. Copy a link from another YouTube video and say, I think I saw this before. And the whole squad was not even the same. But then, you want to do some damage. How many options you have? Maybe I should use Azura for some damage. Then he will see that I was creative enough. How much CP do you get on a character just by expedition and leveling up to 30? It's just around 6,500 CP. How do you get to 10,000? Rolando, it's a complex question. You should not aim for CP because CP is calculated based on many different things, and some status will give you more CP than others. You should just try to get the characters to the highest CP available in an expedition should they get irritated. It seems in the top of their head there is an icon that they are irritated, so they will not get any more status. Use expedition tickets till your characters get to that point, and then you should bring them to the highest stages possible. Like right now the highest cap is on this stage. Of course it will not be easy for you to clear the last one, but you have to keep claiming. The easiest way for you to do that is to summon on an event. Well, let's say this event, not all events will be weak to the characters that they are featuring. Like sometimes this event here, I think it was about Claudia and Jamil, was it? Don't remember, or was it Thomas? Well, I summoned these characters and they are strong here, so I can carry other styles. I can train them, they will get strong fast because they get 3 times status. The stronger they get, the more I claim, the more I bring more weak units to train. And that's how you play this game. You use featured styles to make your life easier. If you farm normally in the story mode, it will take a lot of time if you don't consider the featured styles. Don't think about this number too much. CP is not a sign of power. Can be if you have like the max available CP, you know that this person is a hardcore player. But sometimes people don't farm HP, their CP is low, but they are pretty strong. So don't focus too much on this number. Yeah, exactly what Mutant Hill said. It's mostly for HP. But guys, we'll be finishing this live stream. We already have 2 hours and a half. I think it's a good amount of time. Later I'll make a video, and closer to the night we'll be playing Legend of Mana. So those that can participate in this live stream thing, I want to thank so much for staying up at least in this one. And I think I'll see you guys later or in another video. Have you all a good fun day, afternoon, evening. I don't know where you live, but it was a pleasure to have you by my side during this live stream. Thank you all for your support. Before you leave, please click the like button, it helps get more notifications. And if you have any suggestion, please go on Discord channel. There's also a link here, don't forget to join us. We always discuss Saga and other stuff. Okay, bye. Thank you all, Shibicross Leon, thank you. Ascendant, Copy, Mountain Hill. It's always important to have you guys here, man. Creator without an audience, without people that support is nothing. If the live stream stops, we riot. No! We have another one later. Thank you. Thank you for staying up. See you later, guys.